benefit would have been plantar fasciitis. That pain was so incredible and lasted for 2 years. And I didn't even start carnivore for that. And within 5 days, it was 100% completely gone. And it has not come back in almost a year.
Let's go.
Nice. That is incredibly painful too.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, wow, we're getting a lot of comments here. So yeah, post yours in the sidebar what your unexpected benefit was, but I'll shorten mine up. Mine was the brain fog being gone. It's not just the brain fog being gone. There's Dr. Eid was telling me the brain requires so much energy to function. The body does too, but the brain requires so much energy to function. So it really made me think more that part of the reason I had brain fog before was because I was probably eating inflammatory foods that were causing it, but also the toll it takes on your body when you're eating the sad standard American diet and you're putting all this junk into your body, Doritos and Mountain Dew and ice cream, and it's just nonstop. Your body has to process all of that. It requires a ton of energy. So of course you're going to be fatigued. Your body's like, what is this ingredient? Is this, do I have to have an allergic reaction to this? An immune reaction to this? It takes an incredible amount of energy. So you're tired for that reason too.
Yeah, your body's like playing security, and it's got to handle one rowdy food after another. And it's like, man, what a day.
Right.
What a day.
And one of the things I realized that when the brain fog went too, I started getting this motivation. Like, I don't know when I decided, but let's do this Healing Humanity. Let's just do a documentary now. I've never done one of those before. I'm running a movie theater and doing a million other things. But long story short, I think this happens for a lot of people. When that brain fog goes away, that brain fog is also making you just want to be lazy. It's making me take the path of least resistance. If someone said, you want to go do a documentary? No, I want to go sit on the couch. It's like, and every decision you become kind of you conform to whatever everyone else is doing. And when you're just conforming and you're just going along, you're not really living. You're just kind of getting by and you're doing the bare minimum. I did that for years and years and years. And I feel like much of the sad public, standard American diet public out there that's eating, they're kind of doing that and they might not even realize it. So that's why I always say, anyone watching this is thinking about doing carnivore, you got to try it at least one time, the proper human diet, because you deserve to feel like I feel and Adam feels and JT feels. No brain fog, no inflammation, just like a proper human with energy. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
It's liberating, right, 100%. Adam?
What's that, JT?
I said it's liberating, right, Adam?
Oh, for sure. Amen, brother.
Hey, Cyber Goose, DKK $50. Thank you so much. Let's rock.
Go.
I know I always say this, but every penny from that goes to Healing Humanity, power of a proper human diet. And we've made some incredible progress. Adam and I are setting up a meeting with our editor friend, John. And man, I've been going through the footage. I know I've been saying this for a while now, but we have a lot of footage. We have enough footage now that we could do 3 separate docs on the 3 people we filmed already. But
plus a bonus disc.
Yeah, so we're getting much closer on that. But we really appreciate the donation. We wouldn't have been able to do anything that we've done already without the donations from people, including just going out and filming Jeff and Dr. Hampton as well. Shout out Donald J. Farmer, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. And then we got Carnivore Backwoods, member for 3 months.
John, what's up, dude?
What's up, John? Welcome. Thank you.
My dude.
Awesome. Wow, there's a lot of comments coming through here. All right, I got to try to catch up on these comments. So you guys have any other unexpected benefits from carnivore?
Yeah, just becoming a healthier family. Like my family has just changed from this diet. My wife's on it, my son's on it, I'm on it. It's like a whole family paradigm shift. And I just said I was going to do it for 30 days, and it's literally changed the entire family. It's changed our, for the better. We're feeling better. I feel like my son's in a better mind state to learn. I feel like he's picking up things a lot easier on the carnivore diet than if he would have all this inflammatory food. So to me, that's just change the family paradigm for the better, man. When you just you just want to try the diet, and then you just don't realize how much it's going to change your life for the better. So to me, like just the whole lifestyle changes was unexpected, Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. One of the things that was healed for me was a traumatic brain injury that I had for 6 years that I had complications with, balance issues. And motor tics, and among other things. And I went to therapy for 2 years for that, physical therapy and speech therapy, other types of therapies to try to fix that issue. I was on medication for that as well. And eventually got to a point where I just said, I'm not going to take the medication anymore and accept the fact that it's really not going to get any better than what it was. And literally 5 months into eating a carnivore diet, all of those issues completely gone, 100%.
Wow.
What a blessing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, when you start for a skin condition, an autoimmune condition, and then plantar fasciitis is 100% healed, and then the brain injury that's been with you for 6 years is healed, it's like, yeah, I have to shout this from the rooftops. This is
That's unexpected. You wanted
incredible.
unexpected. That is. That's amazing.
Right.
Awesome. Hey, what a guy, John. Carnivore Backwoods gifted 5 Poco Moonshine family memberships.
Let's go.
Awesome.
John, you're the man, dude.
Shout out.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it. You guys, John's a great guy. Check out his channel, Carnivore Backwoods. Man, he does the Carnivore Roundtable practically every Sunday. It's if you're missing out on those roundtables, you're missing out on some good carnivore content.
I gotta just show it real quick here.
And he's another homesteader too, so
there we go. Carnivore Backwoods. Everyone go subscribe. Give him some love. Got a great channel over there.
And not only subscribe, but click the videos and watch watch at least a couple of his videos because he's trying to get his watch time hours up. So let's go.
Yeah, he's got some great videos. We got Robin on here.
Hey, there's my wife there with Dr. Lisa Wiedemann.
Awesome. Yeah, look at that.
He's a really good guy.
Shout
out Carnivore Backwoods. Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it.
John, thank you. You're the man, dude. Appreciate it.
We're gonna have to check back there in a little while and see if everyone
we'll have to go cook steaks at his homestead soon.
Yeah. Where's John located?
In
the backwoods somewhere.
Tennessee, right?
Tennessee. Okay, cool.
I think it is, yeah.
Ooh, near Dr. Barry. We'll have to make some arrangements there. Awesome. So one other unexpected benefit, and I don't want to sound too crazy here or go over the top, but this is the truth. My senses seem a little heightened on carnivore. I was talking to Dr. Eid about that, and she said, yeah, that makes sense because you don't have the brain fog anymore. Your brain's able to work better. So it's just like when I'm listening to music, for example, it just feels better. I feel like I'm hearing the guitar and I'm feeling the drums, and it's like I'm listening.
Ready to start a band, man.
It's like I'm looking through a different lens or just here. It's nothing drastic. It's not like some superpower, but it seems like my senses are heightened. And I mentioned this a long time ago, but after COVID, I had lost my sense of smell, and I think it was like day 40 on carnivore. It came back. I don't know if that was carnivore, if it was just timing, but it's back. So we'll leave it at that. But that was definitely unexpected, for sure.
We got to start an unexpected carnivore band, the Rockin' Ribeyes.
Yeah.
I will say another unexpected one for me is honestly tapping into this community and getting to meet all sorts of carnivores and become friends with you guys. Honestly, that was like, I knew I was going to start the diet and try to live a little healthier, but I really didn't expect to get involved with the community and to meet as many of you guys and make as many new friends as I have. Honestly, that has been totally unexpected.
Absolutely, for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah, same. I had no friends before this. I didn't. And it was kind of to my point earlier. I don't know if it's blame it on the brain fog or whatever, but it just didn't have the motivation or attention or energy for it. I almost wonder, I always speculate.
Well, you couldn't take care of yourself. I'm not getting on you, but when we have our own personal problems and we feel like we're falling apart, you don't really have a lot of time and energy to focus on a friend when you feel like the wheels are falling off,
For sure. Yeah, I always speculate why, like every carnivore I meet, I'm like, this guy's just awesome. This girl's just awesome. This person's just awesome. I love this person. I think it's for that reason. They don't have that brain fog. They have that energy, and they you make more connections that way. So
it's that vibration. It's crystal clear.
Donald J. Farmer Jr., $10. Thank you so much. Question: alcohol is bad for your liver. I like to drink. I started carnivore a month ago. Is it possible that alcohol is a lot less bad for you on carnivore without the extra sugars and carbohydrates?
It's still going to beat up your liver regardless. No matter what diet I'm sure being on the carnivore diet might help you like counteract some of it, but I mean, it's still it's still a poison to the body regardless. So just try your best. You know, I ain't getting on you. Like I hit rock bottom before I finally gave up the booze. I was drinking 17 beers a day, and you just realize you're just a fat sloppy mess. Not you, me personally. I realized I was a fat sloppy mess, and I was like, man, I'm sick of living like this. And that was my motivation to say, man, I'm done with this stuff. Same with the smoking. It's do what's best for you, but I don't think the carnivore diet's going to make doing drugs and certain things make us like impenetrable to damage. It's in my opinion, though.
Yeah, I agree with JT. Yeah, that it's alcohol is essentially a poison, and it's also the waste product of yeast. So if you think about it like that you're eating pee and poop from yeast, maybe it'll make it a little less appealing.
Right.
I have interviewed
Most of the
Misty on
addictions
my
come from
channel that
plants.
she effectively cured her alcoholism with eating a carnivore diet. So there's hope that you may not even have those cravings anymore once you get farther into it.
Absolutely.
I was going to say similar. I've heard that from several people, and that was a follow-up question I have when we talked to Dr. Eid again. By the way, when I talked to Dr. Eid, I said, I don't want to put you on the spot, but so she is going to be a part of the documentary because a huge part of the documentary is depression and anxiety. But that was a follow-up question I have for her is around addiction. Because I have heard several people, our good friend Todd Bachnes, the Carnivore Cure, we were talking about him earlier. He's gotten over some addiction like chewing tobacco. I had a horrible addiction to diet soda for years and years and years. Our friend
I'm
Dave
still
Mack.
too nice, man, unfortunately.
Yeah. Our buddy Dave Mack, he quit alcohol and went on carnivore at the same time. So I've heard a lot of people say that and speculation, like, does something in the brain change when that brain fog goes away that affects addiction? Because I feel like right now I don't have any addictions whatsoever. So I don't know, maybe there's something to it, but I agree with Adam, Donald. Maybe if you give it a little more time, there's something to be said too for being in total control and not like not having coffee or not. I got to have this. I got to have this. I don't have to have anything. I have to have water or I'm going to die, but I don't have anything controlling me. And to be in total control, there's something really liberating about that. That is another unexpected benefit of carnivore I never really would have thought about. So thank you so much for that super chat and wish you the best, Donald. Appreciate it.
Kerry, your closest addiction these days is ribeye.
Right? Yeah, I know. I say that. Someone called me out on that. They're like, you're kind of addicted to ribeye. I am, but it's a little different. Like before I was addicted to candy, I would just eat it until I was just like sick to my stomach. Now I eat a ribeye and I absolutely love it, which is true, but it's more of an appreciation. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit different, I think. That's how I justify it anyways.
I'm getting hungry just talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, you should see the ribeyes I made today, man. Those were a thing of beauty.
Nice.
I got to go get some more from the butcher shop. Cut them up.
Yeah.
I did some of that priming a little bit that Todd and them was talking about and over at the Steak and Butter Gang. And it's actually, I'm seeing some positive results from it actually, but I am eating a lot more than what I normally would. So I probably had 4 pounds of beef today so far and 8 eggs. So I'm ramping it up.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Speaking of awesome people, our good buddy Jeff DeProsperous, go check out his channel. Blessings
Jeff, let's
on my
go.
journey. My 3 favorite carnivore friends. I just had a long day, 36 round today, plus hypothermia at Dr. Reed's. Seeing you guys just cheered me up. I was not feeling the best. Thank you guys. Love you all. Awesome. Love you, Jeff.
Love you, Jeff.
You got this, dude, man. You're an inspiration to me, Carrie, and a bunch of people, man. So just keep doing you, buddy.
Jeff is changing so many lives. Got to give credit where due. I never would have done these cancer videos. We did one with Professor Seafried, and Jeff's story was in there. It's reached almost 400,000 people. And we're like talking like we need to start a nonprofit or something just to field all of the questions and comments we're getting from people. Shout out Jeff's been having like personal phone calls and emails consulting with people that have questions about his regimen or metabolic therapy, and Ronnie Campbell as well. She's amazing. I'm doing a video with her on Saturday. But it's changing so many lives out there. The number of comments I'm getting that are just so thankful that Jeff shared his story, that Ronnie shared their story. It's amazing. Jeff and I did a video yesterday, a second one with Professor Seafried. They went live on my channel today, and it's going to be going live on Jeff's channel soon. So everyone go subscribe. Blessings on my journey, Jeff DeProsperous.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
It's the ripple effect, you know. You share your story, and it affects one person, and they can affect somebody, and next thing you know, we're all doing better. It's beautiful.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Crazy Canadian carnivore, 10 days in, no gas, no anxiety. Good job.
Let's
That's
go.
awesome.
10 days is pretty awesome too, because you're probably past some of the hard parts. You know, at first, making the decision is the hardest part, and then getting through the sugar addiction that first week or 10 days can be really hard for people. So good job.
Mhm.
Sandra said, I've been trying to tell Bill he was barking up the wrong tree. I'm a multi-spinal fusion recipient. It wasn't adding up. Thumbs up. For those of you that don't know what Sandra's talking about, Bill did a update video today. It's awesome. Everyone should go check it out. It's got some good news on there. Bill Knott, go check him out.
Be like Bill.
James, unexpected carnivore benefit. 6 different medications for my asthma, all gone.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. Yeah, how you know, like that's sitting in the back of your head, like any minute you could have like an asthma attack, you know, like it's got to be liberating to be off of that stuff.
Absolutely. But hey, you can't afford carnivore, right?
Right.
Now there's 6 medications he doesn't have to buy. That's awesome.
Yeah, yep.
That's
Bring
a
on
hu-
the ribeyes. Let's go.
That's a huge expense people don't think about too. I think about all the money I spent on medication, doctor bills, deductibles, trips to the hospital. I'm going to do a video. It's going to take me a year to get all of my medical records. I just want to get them all and be like, this is, so people are always like, you're so fired up about carnivore. I'm like, if you would have seen before, I was so messed up before.
Yeah, we need to see that video. And you know, I'm making fun of this now because I know you're okay with it. But thank you to Emma for the scooter carry video. I love that. I'm gonna make a scooter carry ornament for the tree.
Nice.
and
Yeah.
one of these.
Emma is creeping me out with the amount of footage. She has like footage from years ago. She's like, she just pull it up like, oh, remember this? I'm like, no. I'm like, give me that. Yeah, I had a scooter that scooter video was interesting because it was time stamped, and that was literally, I think, like 2 weeks before I started carnivore. I was in a
Mm.
mobility scooter. I think we were at IKEA, and I was like, there's no way I can walk this because I had the inflammation and gout in my foot so bad. No more mobility scooters. That's a unexpected benefit too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Crazy Canadian Carnivore said, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I promise I won't let you down, keeping me accountable 10 days in. Awesome. Go check out Crazy Canadian Carnivore.
Crazy Canadians. Love them.
Here we got a question from Freedom for Alberta. Do you make gravy with the drippings when having roast?
I've never. Maybe they have.
In my old days, I would have.
Yeah, I haven't in particular, but well, for example, today I smoked up some ribeyes and then I seared them on a cast iron skillet in Wagyu beef tallow. Those drippings, I consider that gravy. I consider that my carnivore crack sauce is actually what I call it. I pour that over the steak, kind of like a gravy, and it's very, very good. Fills you up.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's some kind of carnivore gravy. Recipe. I don't know of one, but yeah, I'm definitely not putting flour in anything that I eat.
Right.
Chris was putting all the drippings on his ribeye when we hung out with him.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we had that in the video. We're like, this guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Chris
no,
loves
you did.
steak.
You had it in there.
Nice.
He's a pro, man.
I'm getting some flack from Discuss Addiction. Change your channel name. You do nothing that has to do with homesteading. Complete BS.
Hey, I got nothing to do with
Homesteaders have to
moonshine.
eat a carnivore diet too.
I have thought about changing my name, something I'm considering, but
Man, Homestead How, that's who you are. That's how you started, man.
well,
like that's
and I have like 700 homesteading videos on the channel still too, so we'll see.
And about 700,000 internet links out there that would all get broke if you changed it.
it's
Exactly.
branding recognition though. They recognize you with that name, whether you do,
And
I don't actually make moonshine, but that's the name of my channel, and that's the way it can be
it's an
when I'm
idea
dead,
though,
so-
JT. It's an idea.
Huh?
Run with it.
Hey, yeah, maybe if I did like not actual moonshine, but like just like a family like water drink with electrolytes in it,
Carnivore moonshine. It's just
Yeah,
water.
yep. Just water with electrolytes, just call it
Right.
Cocoa moonshine.
The thing with the homesteading too is I still do homesteading videos from time to time. Not as much as before, but I don't have people that even when I do a homesteading video, I get like no comments about homesteading. So I don't care.
Hey,
I
but we will
like
never change for the haters, man. Let a
right.
hater change, but we will never ever change for a hater.
If you enjoy my homesteading videos, then leave a gosh darn comment on one of the homesteading videos, and then maybe I'll do more or do something with it. But I don't get any comments on it, so I just don't care. I do a carnivore video, I get like 1,000 really encouraging comments. It's gonna keep doing that. But
Absolutely. I would too.
Susie said, "How is everyone doing? I am doing wonderful,
We're killing
Fantastic.
it on Carnivore.
thankful, grateful, blessed." Look at
Hey,
Adam. Give me one of those,
wow,
Adam.
Happy
How
New
do I get?
Year.
Nice. Jesse Arndt tried carnivore in October, lost 28 pounds, almost instantly stopped snoring. Happens to a
Nice.
lot of people. Weirdest things was gum stopped bleeding. That was an unexpected benefit for me too. That's a good one. After brushing teeth, even after scrubbing something fierce, I went to. I'll make this quick. I went to the dentist a couple months into carnivore, and the dental hygienist said, "What are you doing?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You have no inflammation in your mouth, and everyone I see has inflammation in their mouth. And when you have inflammation in your mouth, you have it throughout your whole body, and it's very commonplace now. That inflammation goes away so quickly on carnivore." So that was a little dental lesson I learned early on. I never heard that before. Same thing for me. My teeth don't ache. They feel great. I just feel complete. I used to have toothaches and issues all the time with my teeth.
I only get a toothache when I eat a really big ribeye and there's like a big chunk stuck in between two teeth and I got to get out. But otherwise than that, I'm all good.
Scooby.dog said, "Homestead House, thinking about you, Carrie. It is a real
Hey, that's
thing."
Ellen.
Ellen. Hey, Ellen. Oh, I think she was talking about when I said the senses were heightened on carnivore. It's a real thing when you're operating more in your parasympathetic. Did I say that right? Parasympathetic NS. Your senses become more refined.
Wow, you just lost me, Carrie. That went right over.
I think she's, yeah. Appreciate it, Ellen.
Hey, what's up, Ellen?
Chicken Little Carnivore. Hey, Carrie, my interview is live now on No Carb Life with Dave Matt. Go check it out. Will do.
Awesome.
Man, I love me some Chicken Little. Let's go.
Nice. All right, I'm trying to catch up on the comments here. There's a lot of comments. Let's see. I have a list.
Is that all
here.
the comments they can do? We can do better than that, man.
Yeah, let me see. I'm probably missing some here. What was another one I had?
Put in the comments your guys' most unexpected benefit. Let us know what we want to hear from you guys too. I don't see the comments moving much, man. They're actually going kind of slow, Carrie.
Yeah, put it in there. Right. Unexpected benefit or something, or QQQ if you have a question. Emma got her cat on carnivore. Everyone's been asking about that, so just real quick update. Our cats are carnivores. Our dogs are carnivore. They're awesome. The dogs are doing like noticeably better. Their fur is shinier. They're wagging their tails. They're happy. Emma's working on a video now. It's gonna win an Oscar. Okay. She's spending weeks and weeks. I was joking with JT before. I'm like, Emma, if you're watching this, do not let perfection get in the way of progress. She is just her cat is doing amazing. She has a cat, Adam, traumatic brain injury. Our cat had a traumatic brain injury,
wow.
almost died. We have video of it on the ground when we brought it home from the emergency vet. It was literally laying on its side. I'm like, you had to lift it up to put it in the litter box. Before carnivore, it started walking around, but it's always had all sorts of issues, and it's noticeable changes now that it's off of the crappy dry food and on carnivore. So we'll leave that for Emma. Emma's going to be doing a video on that.
Let's go, Emma.
Keep going, Emma.
Get her done.
You got this.
She's working on the sound design right now. She's got some actors and actresses coming in to gotta be just perfect.
That's all. She's gonna be directing one day. Watch out, man.
I make fun of her in the video. She's gonna kill it. All right, I'm going through the comments here. One other unexpected benefit while I'm going through these comments that I wanted to mention was carnivore's easy. It's so easy. When I started carnivore, I'm like, this is insane. How can I only eat meat? It's going to be so expensive. I got to cook steaks all the time. This is going to be hard. It's the complete opposite. It was hard like the first week getting over the sugar cravings. That's why it's so frustrating for me when I see loved ones and family members that are suffering and they say to me, I could never do carnivore. It's so hard. I'm like, it's literally the easiest thing. I cooked a steak today and I ate it. I was like, right. I didn't have to worry about breakfast. I didn't have to worry about lunch. I didn't have to go to the grocery store and spend $300 and look for all sorts of different ingredients and recipes. I didn't have to snack multiple times throughout the day because my blood sugar is going everywhere. I ate a delicious steak. I'm full. I don't have to think about it. I'm not in the kitchen sitting here with all the leftovers and junk food and waste. It's so much easier
Exactly.
than people think. So
Yeah, the extra time that would be all the free time I get now with this diet versus the other diet. That was kind of unexpected. Like it's going to be a little simpler, but like until you just don't realize how easy it is just to put the steak on the grill and to eat it. I mean, totally saves you the whole night where you could actually hang out as a family.
or
Right.
here, yeah, I wouldn't even be doing this right now. Seriously, it'd be the time in the day would have been lost to cooking meals and figuring out what we're eating next and cleaning up the big mess and running to the grocery store again. So
Let's see some more unexpected benefits in the comments, guys.
yeah,
Let's go.
let's
Like let's I know it's Wednesday, right? Like they're all getting kind of tired this week. Let's go.
Ruled by Venus said, I could eat air fried pork belly all day, every day. Never thought I'd replace my sugar addiction with meat. Food freedom is truly liberating. Yes. I love that
Absolutely.
word
Good for
liberating too.
you.
I don't think I've ever used that word my whole life, and that's the best way to describe carnivore. Very, very liberating.
Absolutely.
Susie Underwood, one unexpected benefit is my dry eye problems have mostly resolved. It's a huge relief to have eyes that feel good. Anyone else have any eye improvements? I never really did. I know Dr. Jordan Peterson said he had floaters in his eyes that disappeared after doing carnivore.
Hey, they should do that. Remember the dry eyes commercial with the guy? He's like, for dry red eyes. You remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should do that for dry red eyes. Eat rib eyes.
Right.
I love
Bueller.
it. That's awesome. I didn't. That's the first time I've heard someone talk about that benefit. That's great. Add it to the
That's
list of
awesome.
carnivore. Carnivore is just it's the diet, man. It's the
Yep.
way of life. It really is.
I feel like my vision has actually changed. Now, if it's better or not, I go in for a checkup in a couple months, I think. So we'll see if it's changed. He did. I had him do the full scan, like the blood vessels and some newfangled tool machine that he had. He was all geeked out about it. So I said, let's do it. So it shows a picture of everything inside your eye. So it'd be interesting to see the comparison now eating a carnivore diet versus what it was before. But I do
Yeah,
feel
make
like
a
my
video on
vision
that,
has
Adam.
changed. What's that?
Make a video on that, Adam.
There you go. Get
Oh
his
yeah,
reaction.
Ben Stein. That was Ben Stein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bueller.
Right.
Yeah, for dry red eyes, use rib eyes, guys. It's pretty simple.
Shout out Mike. Mike says, I feel good with carnivore, especially after the meal. I feel so warm. I'm now walking semi-naked around the neighborhood to cool down.
Let's go.
Mike is awesome. Hey, everyone, check out Mike's YouTube channel too. Adam and I got to meet Mike in Chicago when we did the meetup. It was awesome. It was nice to meet him in person. He's always such a supportive person, leaving
Cool
good
guy.
comments. Mike got me on. He's like, you want to talk to Dr. Chafee? I'm in his group. And he pulled it up on his phone during the Chicago meetup. So that was pretty cool.
He's feeling himself, man. He's walking around naked. He's really feeling himself on this diet, man. So look out, you guys. You never know what unexpected. You might just be walking around the neighborhood naked too, because you're just feeling yourself.
Right.
That's unexpected,
We got a question here. Reno, why Carnivore Tribe said bacon is part of carnivore? Don't pigs eat slop and not organic food?
It depends on where you're getting your pork from, and depends on what that farmer is feeding the pigs. So not the farms I go to, they don't feed them slop. So I mean, I don't know. It sounds like that's maybe a thing in a Disney movie, the old pigs eating the slop or something. But I think most farms don't feed the pigs slop anymore. I think it's probably a mix of grain and stuff like that. So
right.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing too. You could make that argument for a lot of different types of meat, like chicken, for example. Our good friend Sandra, One Hope for All, is on here. She was talking about that before. Chickens could eat grains, or chickens could eat mice and insects in the field, and then you end up eating their eggs and you get the nutrients that they ate. So it could apply to a lot of things. But one thing on bacon, shout out myself. I was going to do a video. I didn't want to do anything clickbaity though, but I messed up on carnivore was going to be the title. I've been eating way too much bacon, and my buddy Bill
come
Knott.
on, you can't eat too much bacon. That's
fake news.
That's fake news.
there's a limit. You can eat two, and then people are like, why can't I have bacon? You guys can have bacon. If you want to have bacon, but I was eating too much. If you eat like 2 pounds of bacon, you might be eating too much. And there are carbs in bacon, even if it says nothing
There's
in
carbs
it.
in eggs too. I hate to tell all the carnivores,
Right.
you guys, if you're eating eggs, you're still having carbs. It's unless you're doing the lion diet, it's really truly hard to be carb free on the carnivore diet. That's just facts.
Right. Well, Bill was like, get a pork belly from Costco, which I've done before, and smoke it. And I forgot to do that. So long story short, I haven't had bacon in 4 days. I
That's
feel
a
like
shame.
I'm at a AA meeting.
That's
My
my head's shaking.
name's Carrie,
Oh,
and I haven't had bacon in 4 days.
right. My name's Carrie. I haven't had bacon in 4 days. Actually, it's
I haven't
fine.
had bacon in 4 hours.
I feel it wasn't even hard. Like I thought it would have been harder, but it's been fine. It's not like I'm sitting here craving it or my hand shaking. I was just kind of joking on that, but I feel better too. I feel more energized.
Yeah, I don't do bacon.
Yeah.
I can't listen to this, you guys. I'm almost about to hit the leave studio button. This is
Right.
getting ridiculous,
As,
guys.
as we're saying this, Emma's right in the other room and she's probably cooking bacon right now too.
Nice.
She comes
Let's
in with a
go,
big
Emma.
plate. You want some? Yeah. The beef bacon, shout out JT though. That was really good. And I have to find that out. I was talking to Bill and he's like, Carrie, just do the beef bacon. I was like, I like the beef bacon. He's like, what is that from? I'm like, I think brisket. I don't know.
It's brisket. Yep, it's from and it's just the belly cuts of the cow. And when you get pork bacon, it's belly cuts from a pig. So just tell your butcher you want some brisket beef bacon.
That would be a great video too. And if you want to do a lion diet and still have bacon, there you go.
Oh, Bill wants the bacon suit. Now, Adam is not a big fan of the bacon suit, but Bill apparently is a fan of the bacon suit. You know, Bill, next time I'll bring whatever the next live stream I do with Carrie and Adam here, I'll wear my birthing bacon suit.
He said birth.
When I say birthing bacon suit, they say it looks like I'm when I'm in my bacon suit with the head sticking out of the hole. It looks like I'm being given birth to. So there's a little carnivore baby in his bacon.
So if there's any super fans here that stayed for the 24-hour live stream and were asking, why is Carrie and Adam giggling off to the side like little schoolgirls? That was why. Adam texted me and he's like, it looks like the bacon's giving birth to baby JT or something like that. And we were just delirious at that point. So yes, thank you, Bill, for loving JT's bacon suit. You, however, didn't have to stare at it for 24 hours during a live stream like Adam and I did. So
oh my goodness, I couldn't take it.
It was for the I think you guys delusion was starting to set in. You're like, is he?
It was for the greater good, though. We did it took one for the team. Hey, Carnivore Cheer, $5.
Hey, Lori.
Lori, thank you. You're awesome. I have to sign off for a while. I hope to come back soon. Lori is great. She's also a member on the channel. We do a members only live stream tomorrow, every Thursday at 3. And lately, I've been opening it up to the public. Not the public, opening it up to the members to jump on. And Lori jumped on last time and shared her carnivore story. So that was pretty cool. Thank you, Lori.
Super sweet lady.
Yeah, she's awesome. Let's see, where are we at here on these comments? Getting caught up here.
And just for the fact, I have not been naked in my bacon suit. That's just for the record.
Good to know. Good to know. Hey, speaking of awesome people, Karen Harrington, always leaving really good supportive comments. Question for Adam: how's the histamine elimination going?
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, I'm so glad that I found Midlife Carnivore, Lynn, and the video that she did on histamines and on the carnivore diet is incredible. I can't thank her enough for making that video. I literally had struggled the entire time on the carnivore diet with nausea, and it would come and go. It wouldn't be all the time, and I could never figure out exactly what was going on. And I thought it would just, I would eat too much fat, like my body wasn't processing the fat enough. And lo and behold, it was the histamine that was in the food that I have a reaction to. So once I removed those high histamine, whatever you want to call them, baddies, it's gotten way better, and I have not had any nausea whatsoever, and I feel tremendous.
That's great.
Yeah, shout out Midlife Carnivore. I did a video the other day with Midlife Carnivore. It was awesome. We were talking about histamines a little bit in that one too. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Lynn, she's great, and I think she just got a new dog. So
Oh, nice. All right. I'm almost caught up here. Sorry, guys.
Gary, we should do a carnivore roll call. I want to see where everybody's from.
Yeah.
Where's everybody watching from?
Yeah. Leave a comment. Tell us where you're from. Susan T, unexpected benefit. I think this is a self-esteem builder.
Absolutely.
It
Yep.
is.
It is for sure.
Herbie Lena, unexpected benefit is not to worry about getting 5 to 7 fruits and veggies every day. Yeah, that's the truth.
Carrie loves veggies.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we got some Georgia, Australia, California, Arizona, more Georgia, North Carolina, Minneapolis,
There's an Ohio.
South Carolina. Let's go. You guys are all over the place. This carnivore roll call here. I'm in
Canada.
Wisconsin here,
Wow.
Ohio, Montana. Let's go. Yeah, where should we knock on doors next? What state? If we go outside the state of Wisconsin, what state should we knock on doors?
Dr. Barry's door.
Right?
Hey,
That would be funny, actually.
Philly. We got Philly in here. Nice. The roll calls. Belgium. Nice.
South Jersey.
Dallas. Oh, we got Wisconsin there.
Belgium.
There you go.
We got Belgium in the house.
Vegas. Let's go.
Brazil. Wow.
Woo. Man, this chat is heating up now with the roll call.
I know. I'm trying to figure out where I left off here.
Yeah, let's go.
Vancouver.
Gary's getting lost. Let's go.
The Duck Club in Miami, Florida.
Nice.
Oh man, that's got to be Rick.
Yep.
Here we got some more coming in now. Quick shout out, Adam and JT. Go check out their channels. We got links in the description below for both of these guys. They're doing some awesome videos over on their channels.
Thanks, Carrie.
Carnivore Today.
Carnivore Today, a Poco Moonshine family. And both of those links are in the
It's
description.
Today's carnivore. We don't want the carnivore from 1972. Right? Okay, we want 2024 carnivore today. What's going on today? The now.
That's right.
I love that. I love that name too, because that is another unexpected benefit of carnivore. I mentioned that earlier, but the brain fog, I feel like before my life was a blur, and now I'm living in the present more. Time's still going by quickly, but I'm living in the carnivore today. I'm living in the present more than I was in the past. It was always thinking about the future or worrying about the past, and time was just going by so quickly.
That's right. I'm doing carnivore today.
Right.
And tomorrow.
Yep.
Kentucky, New Jersey. Let's go. You guys are all over the place.
I love this name. Well, dag nabbit. Been trying to quit smoking for 38 years, but by day 3, I started getting angry and failed. Now I'm on carnivore. I'm not angry, and I'm on day 10 of quitting. Awesome.
Good for you,
Dang that's nabbit. Awesome.
That's a life changer. You got it. Stick to
Good
it.
job, well, dag nabbit.
Well, dag nabbit, you got this thing.
Reminds me of the Looney Tunes, man. I love it.
LCVB, did you all hear Bill Not today? He is doing better. Numbness apparently was from lymph nodes in his neck. He's using a vibration plate. He's got some big updates. So don't just read the comment. Go check out his channel. He did a really cool video today.
Bill's always making moves. I love him.
Question: will you show the differences between quality meat and the way it's raised to help people understand more why carnivore is better compared to factory meat? Well, that is a very good question. I have done a little bit of that on the YouTube channel. I would like to do some of that in the documentary. However, the documentary will be 8 hours long. So we're going to try to touch on that in the documentary. And I've mentioned this in the past. The hope is to do a really good, solid documentary one time and then do some sort of series or episodes another time. And I would love at some point to do an entire episode on locally raised meat. Like we could do a whole episode just on what we filmed with Maggie or just on what I filmed with my neighbor down the road. JT's filmed with his local farmer too. You got other ones you're going to, right, JT?
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for spring. So I've got other beef farms lined up, and actually, you know, we would like to do maybe in the future do a carnivore hangout at one of these beef farms. And what I wanted to do is just put some of my own money up and buy a bunch of meat for you guys, and then just cook it, and whoever shows up gets some free meal, and we get to hang out. So we'll talk more about that a different time, but we got plans, man. And it's good to support these local farmers with your plans, not just say, "Oh yeah, go support them." Get your ass out there and support them.
So true. That was my biggest takeaway from Maggie and my neighbor. It's so important. And the thing is, like JT, you're close to like if I was in Milwaukee, I'd be like, well, I can't get that. Carrie, you're out in the sticks there in Montello. You got a local farm. JT, you're near Milwaukee. If I used to live in Milwaukee,
And
I would
there's
have thought the same
15
thing.
local beef farms in my area. 15 of them.
15.
Wow.
And even if I lived in Milwaukee and I had to drive 2 hours to get local beef, I would do it, and I would just stock up and I would meet the farmer and I would know where the meat's coming from. And where I get it here, it's significantly less expensive than even buying it from a cheap grocery store. It's grass fed. It's like high quality. So
Mm-hmm.
got to support the local farms for sure. It's so important. And that's one of my big concerns is what next generation is going to take up that, because it's a
I want my
sadly it's a
son to go
thankless.
to beef farms too for his beef bacon and stuff. And guys, all I did was go on Google and I typed in grass-fed beef near me, and it'll bring up butcher shops, local farms. It'll bring up everything that's near you. So that's a tip. You guys can find out. As soon as this stream is over, you can go on there and type in grass-fed beef near me, and you can see all your local options too. And then you guys go there and make your own videos. Like, let's go.
It was just a fun thing too. When JT and I filmed Knocking on Strangers' Doors, JT took me to his local farmer, Schmidt Century Farms. It was awesome. Emma had a great time. I still have that footage.
They give away free cats at this farm when you buy enough beef bacon. I'm telling you, it's the place to go.
It's just a cool place to hang out. Just cool people. They had a farm store. You can check out the store, and then they took us around the farm, and Emma had a blast there. So, and that was, like I said, that's right.
Carrie, remember that we had a goose almost destroy the Netflix camera. Like this thing attacked Carrie.
That wasn't the Netflix camera though.
Okay. That scared me because that goose really came for it.
I specifically brought my old camera because I was worried about that, and it's easier on the gimbal for Emma to carry around. But yeah, that would have been. Oh,
there is video of this goose attacking Carrie.
Yeah, I just reviewed it the other day. It took a bite out of my lens. So
I'd like to add to that last comment. So there's some people that have an issue if beef isn't ethically raised. So some people can't afford, maybe grass-fed, grass-finished beef because it is more expensive.
It is.
And then you'd have different processes for buying from a local rancher too. Sometimes they only offer a side of beef or a whole beef or a quarter or whatever. And that's a lot of money for people. I always try to take the tack that the animals that are in the stores, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, things like that, you can honor those animals by eating that as well. I mean, it's the practices aren't that great for a lot of that meat, but I don't think being so dogmatic about, not saying that you are, but there's some people that are really, really dogmatic about it. And like, that's an evil thing that they're offering those animals. Obviously it's not ideal, but you can still honor those animals by, ingesting them into your body and healing yourself. So
why would you want to waste a life? So if it still is available, and honestly, I would rather have the store. I know it's not, most of it's not done the proper way sometimes, but I would rather health-wise eat that meat than something made from a factory that looks like a Cheeto or something.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
No, it's not going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? We can't get everybody to just treat animals the way they should be treated. Like you said that the one guy said, I forgot who said it, but they said this animal only has one bad day on the farm, and that's his D-Day. But otherwise, all the other days they live incredibly good lives, and that's the goal. And just do your best. Support if you can't afford to obviously go grass-fed, but support local farmers that you can go there. I can go and watch my local farmer Roger and Deanna, both of them. Like the cows look great, they're happy, the animals are all happy. Like you can go there and see for yourself. Some of these other bigger places you can't see, but that's why I said go on Google, find someone near you that you can actually see how they're treating their animals, and you're gonna feel a lot better about where your food's coming from.
Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah, good stuff. Anthony Romano. Every carnivore influencer I've seen has looked better and better in each video. Oh, thanks. I'm so glad this is becoming more normalized. Yeah. Shout out Bill.
Great name, man. Romano. I like that.
Shout out Bill Knott. Emma and I were watching the video and we both looked at each other like, man, he's looking great. His face, you could just see it.
It's that
Look at those
vibration plate.
photos that he shared when he was younger. Bill was
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
damn Levi's jeans model, like Abercrombie model. I'm serious, like, dude, Bill.
Where's that
He was
picture?
a looker, man, dude, and he still is, man. I was just amazed, man. Like, Bill has always been a looker, man. Good for him.
Bill, if you're still in the chat, buddy, you got to text me that picture. I'm going to throw that up on the screen right now.
For
If people
real.
haven't seen that yet, everyone go check out Bill's channel.
Dude, he's got those eyes, man, those mesmerizing eyes, man. I'm like, man, if he was playing an instrument like that, like, look out, ladies, don't look in his direction. He's gonna be mesmerized.
That's the crazy thing with Bill too, is I said this to him before, but I'm like, that man has lived several lives already. Like professional, legit musician. Not just I play the guitar. He is really good.
Yes, man.
Come on, Bill. Bill, I have that picture somewhere.
Bill, you never should have shared it in your
Let me
video, because now we know. We'll just have to screenshot it then.
One sec. I think I got a picture here.
But no, I saw those pictures that Bill put up, and I was like, wow, man, I knew this cat was I knew he was a good looker, man.
Where's Carrie going? I think he's got a poster of Bill on the wall.
I got Bill. Okay, this isn't from Bill's modeling years, but this is a good picture that I protect and value very much here. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but there we go.
Oh, I remember that. That's good memories.
Awesome. I love
Wait
it.
to the next one where you guys take a photo of him outside of the house, man, underneath those beautiful stars in Alaska. I cannot wait, man.
I can't either. Bill and I were talking about that yesterday. He's like, I can't wait to get on the four-wheeler and get up here. Dr. Tony Hampton.
Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, we got a little collection of photos going from the documentary. Hey, look at this. Shout out. Who's your carnivore, Brett?
Hey, Brett.
He was doing an 8-day fast. I think the 8 days is up now because I think he started on the 1st. I haven't.
Well, he was doing like 9, and then he was like, "Man, maybe I'll do 10, 11." He's like, "I'm feeling like Iron Man."
Has anyone heard from Brett? He's got to be doing great.
I'll have to text him after this. He's literally the king of cast iron, you guys. So go check out his channel. He's awesome, and he's just a nice, great guy. Lots of great tips. Very supportive. Like, he's one of my favorite voices in the carnivore community.
And he makes a mean smash burger.
Oh, dude, yeah. He's what is that called? The flat top grill he's got?
Yeah, it's like a Blackstone flat top. Yep.
Dude, I'm telling you, guys got to watch his videos. Who's your carnivore? Who's your carnivore? Brett is.
Brett's your carnivore. And Brett came out to the Chicago meetup. We got to get Adam, JT. We got to get another meetup going. That was so much fun. That was
hopefully my babysitter won't get sick this time, but
we got the bracelets now too. We can hand out to people.
Carnivores don't have excuses.
Right.
Hey, yeah, well, I wish.
Right.
Question for Adam. What benefits have you noticed since starting priming? I'm in Montana.
Basically, I feel like, so the premise of priming is that you're malnourished and you're trying to give your body everything that it needs to have all the systems optimal. And I have felt like I've been malnourished my entire life. So now that I've started really eating a lot more food than I normally would, I have a general sense of well-being that's higher than what it was before, for sure. So I have an autoimmune condition, and people with autoimmune conditions absorb nutrients at a lower rate than people that don't have an autoimmune condition. So I think that was blocking me for many, many years with absorbing nutrients, eating a SAD diet, and then transitioning to a vegan diet for 2 years prior to going carnivore. So I was severely malnourished for a long time, and going carnivore has helped because now I'm putting in the right fuels, but I still have a lower intake of nutrients. So the energy level for me dropped a little bit on carnivore. So I was maybe at a 40% level of energy, and then I went all the way up to like 100 to maybe even beyond 100. It was like Energizer Bunny times 10 on steroids. But now it's dropped down to about 80%, which is still double what it was before. And I still feel good, but I know that I can get higher than what I was. So I'm trying this priming out to see if it'll push through and help get those cells repaired and move me to the next level.
Nice.
You'll be primed and ready for the next level. I'm telling you.
Right.
Oh, we got some good comments now here. Bill Knott is a handsome guy. He's going to be fending off proposals soon. Oh man, we're getting all the Bill comments now.
Oh, they're gonna start coming out of the wood
Bill
just
has
in
come-
Alaska, man. They're just gonna start sprouting.
Sandra.
Bill has come to bed eyes. Love it.
He does.
Bill Knott. Oh, come on. What nationality are you, Bill?
I think
Bill
he's Japanese, isn't he?
Right. Bill the rock star. Bill, those pictures are awesome. Yeah, I saw Bill Knott play the guitar. It was awesome. Getting some good comments here.
So JT, how much did you pay those people to cook a mistake?
You know, we slid him a couple bucks, after the video.
JT's
Made him
cousins.
sign a non-disclosure agreement.
I
Told
mean,
him
it was the first house. Like, oh,
yeah,
come on now.
it's all vibrations, man. And her dad was on the carnivore diet. Like, it's
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't
couldn't
chalk
believe
it up
that.
to anything else but more than what my coach said, man. It's just vibrations, and you just have to let go. And I just started driving where Carrie was like, well, go wherever's calling you. So I drove over there and I pulled up and I said, well, he was outside. I said, let's start with this house. It's the first house on the corner. We can work our way down. And he said yes right away. I was like, man, let's get back in the car and go buy some ribeyes. I'm hungry.
Right?
And like,
I was so stunned too. And then when we went inside, we actually said to them, can you just say on camera, like, of course we could tell someone that, but like, we've never met before, right? It was just so crazy that worked out that way.
wait till the next ones. We're obviously going to get turned down at some point.
Right now, it's going to be like 1,000 doors. Like I was expecting we'd have to knock on at least 50.
Now,
on
if
one
I
hand,
looked like Bill, I probably wouldn't get turned down too much. They would just hit him with the eyes, and they'd say, "Come right on in, Blue Eyes," and that would be that.
With the
But
guitar.
no, we got some fun stuff planned. We were trying to go out of the box with Carnivore because there's nothing wrong with all of us doing Carnivore content, but right now to the documentaries out there, Carnivore is actually kind of a small thing. I know it's getting more popular, but most of the people, the audience that we want are not carnivores yet. So I've been trying to think of ways to get to the people who aren't carnivores yet because that's just like, I feel like that's the future of the carnivore content. You can only tell the same people things over and over, and there's nothing wrong with telling people the same things, but I'm trying to focus on getting to the people who aren't carnivore because I think that's a way bigger market.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's the people that need the healing too.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, that's where we're going to make the biggest impact. And it's great for the people who already know about carnivore to sit there, fire up your ribeyes, and to just turn on, a great video where we're walking around as the idiots out in the cold and knocking on doors and trying to see who's going to actually let us in their house. I think it's a fun idea. I would watch it if I wasn't the one in it. I would be like, man, make another one of those. So if you guys want us to do more of those, just let us know and we'll keep trying to deliver.
Yeah, and
we will deliver. That's what we do.
Or tell us, give us some other ideas. One thing we were talking about that would be fun is putting a table out with a banner on it that says, I eat only meat, ask me why, in some public area. Adam, you did something recently on Instagram or something with, what is that, Crowder or something? He's always got the table.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, change my mind.
Change my mind, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Red meat is the healthiest meat that you can eat. Yeah, change my mind.
Right. That's a good one. All right, let me see here. I got something here. I got to share my screen. Just a second. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, Renee.
Question for Adam.
Some more. We can do it.
Question for Adam on the screen there.
What high histamine foods did you eliminate? Egg whites and smoked meats. And I already was eating a low amount of bacon, but bacon is gone because it's high in histamine, and butter is gone. So I can eat butter, but it has to be sweet cream butter, but I'm too lazy to go to the store and get it. So, and I'm pretty easy with, I can literally eat just one thing every single day for the rest of my life. When I was eating the SAD diet and I was in a machine building industry for decades, I ate a pepperoni pizza and a chocolate milk every single morning for 10 years.
You sound like me. That's my favorite, man. Or that was my favorite, chocolate milk and some pepperoni pizza, man.
Right.
Wow.
That's
All
what
right.
I've eliminated.
Does anyone want to see the picture of Bill Knott that we were talking about?
Let's go. Now,
Leave a comment.
ladies,
You got to
make
be
sure you're
respectful
sitting
here.
down. Make sure you're sitting down in a chair before we show this photo.
And before I show it, you got to go and make sure you're subscribed to Bill's channel, Adam's channel, JT's channel. Go subscribe to Bill. Make sure you guys go watch that video afterwards. Should I show it now? Make sure you're sitting down, ladies. Easy now. Here we go. Boom.
Whoa.
Come on. Now, if
Hubba,
that doesn't
hubba.
scream like he's like the lead singer in some band, man, I'm telling you. Look at the hair, even, man. The eyebrows, man. He's got. Look at the jawline. Look at that jawline. That's
The
cowboy
leather
status,
jacket.
man.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing about this photo that isn't swagged out, man.
Yeah.
You know what he's missing?
Making use of the cows even back then. You know, don't waste anything. Leather jacket.
He's
Love
missing. He's missing one thing.
What's that?
The
His
bacon
knife?
suit. The bacon suit. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine that beautiful face popping out of a bacon suit?
Right?
Man?
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
No, Bill, I'm telling you, man, I never looked that good in my entire life. So you are killing it, man.
That's awesome.
Bon Jovi vibes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, that video that he released today, you can definitely tell a difference that he's lost fluid in his face.
Yeah.
And it has to be because of that vibration plate and the lymphatic system draining the fluids.
It's
There's
those
definitely a difference.
carbohydrates too. There's literally the word hydrate in carbohydrates because it helps you hold and retain fluids.
Yep.
So if you can cut out the carbohydrates, we can shrink, get rid of some of that water. Look at that, man. Is he modeling for rainbow trout? Look at that, man. That's like a Rocky Mountain magazine photo, man.
Yeah, Cabela's.
Yeah, like you won't find them all walking around Alaska like that. I'll tell you that. Just Bill, I'm telling you, he's 1 in a million.
Yeah, just needs that bacon suit. That's awesome. Those, just so everyone knows, before I get yelled at in the comments, I had permission to share those. Bill just texted me those, so
Nice.
I didn't do it without his permission.
See, and then we can have a fun. He helps us have a fun live stream. So thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. That was awesome. Bill's
now this video is probably going to go viral, Bill.
Right. Bill's missing one thing: a lady on his arm. I'm sure there'll be no shortage of ladies here. Yeah, it sounds like it from the comments too.
I'm sure he's got. He's an eligible bachelor now. That's for sure. You know, it's wait till his documentary comes out. His eligible status is going to go up there like Prince Harry, man.
Here we go. Susan, Lydia, I noticed I don't have to throw bad fruit and veggies away. I do go to a regular food store except for cheaper organic butter and meat on sale. The most purchases are from a regenerative farm. Yeah, that is an unexpected benefit. Nice
Good for you, Susan. Carnivore dating. Yeah, there you go.
Wasn't that the rottenest smell ever? The rotted vegetables in the back of the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like in a pool of slime.
It was a rotted smell coupled with just this feeling of what is my word I'm thinking of? Disappointment, frustration. Like, I just paid for all that stuff and now I have to throw half of it out. And it would happen over and over. You'd always go in with good intentions. I'm going to eat fruits and vegetables. It's so good for you. You throw half of them out and you feel like crap after you eat them. Yeah.
Yeah. It made you feel good that you bought them. You know?
I think I did that in my video. I did a rant video the other day about how I'm never eating fruits and vegetables again.
You ranted? You don't rant.
I was a little bit of a rant. I was in a good. I got overwhelmingly very good comments, but a few people were like, "Chill, are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I was just having fun."
No, he's not okay.
Carrie's just being Carrie, you know, and that's why the video did well, man. Because people like you when you're being yourself, man. Who else can you be?
Well, you know, the funny thing was, I said this to JT. JT and I worked so hard on the knocking on doors for neighbors one That video, me ranting about vegetables and fruit, I literally took the camera and walked. I didn't prep or anything. I'm like, I was just talking about. I walked around and that was it. And that
That'll
video
get a
is
million views. You walking around, but we knocking on strangers' doors. No
exactly.
one watches it.
That's what's happening. So go watch the Strangers Knocking on Doors video. It's better than me complaining about fruits and vegetables. But one thing I want to say about fruits and vegetables, the last thing is, how come it is okay for vegans to say, I'm never eating meat again? But for me to say I'm never eating fruits and vegetables is just insane, and it goes against the grain. Because I got a lot of comments, even from carnivore people, saying, you're giving carnivore a bad name doing stuff like this. You shouldn't be doing it. But why is one okay but not the other? When we interviewed Dr. Hampton, he said something like that. You know, if they have Meatless Monday, why can't we have a day that's just meat, only meat, and no fruit or vegetables? It should go both ways.
Well, Carrie, we're told red meat's as bad as smoking cigarettes, man. Like, to me, it's not a big shock. You're starting to get people less and less with that mentality. Like, that's just nonsense. The fact that we were told that red meat's as bad as smoking cigarettes. So I think that's why when they feel a little bit more vindicated and justified, they're like, well, yeah, I'm not eating the red meat. Like, well, you've got the wrong idea about red meat. So, it's all in the perspective, but I feel like now fruits and veggies are the new cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Absolutely.
Well, I think I made some good arguments in there, but again, in that video, for anyone, I hope I didn't. A couple of people were like, "I'm carnivore, I still have fruits and vegetables," and they were insulted. I'm like, "Don't be insulted." And I wasn't telling anyone what to do. I'm just, this is me.
Yeah, he pissed off Joe Rogan, man. He's still having fruits and veggies. He'll never do anything with us now, Carrie.
Yeah. My thing too with that video, the last thing I'll say on this was, I didn't even cover half the stuff I could have covered. Some of the emails I got afterwards about Roundup and am I saying that right? Glyphosate.
Yep.
Well, that's coming on part 2. So
yeah, part 2.
You guys wait till you see
out.
part 2.
Man, I went down a rabbit hole learning about that stuff, and that makes me never want to eat a fruit or vegetable again, or go outside and swim in the Mississippi River or breathe fresh air.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's like
Carrie,
everywhere.
I was going to do a video on that and effectively just count up, try to do research, like real research and from reputable sources on the animal deaths. But it's hard. It was hard for me to find, at least, especially with pesticides, because a lot of them were biased towards pesticides used for, you guessed it, animal feed for cattle. So yeah, so it was hard to find any real numbers, on pesticides used for vegetables and fruits and that sort of thing. So,
right.
Yeah.
Carrie, that should be our next video. We'll go to the Roundup factory and see if we can cook steaks for the owner and convert them.
Yeah.
Right.
Cranky Carnivore Cutler said, my inflammatory arthritis is diminishing and is almost to the point where I should be able to help a local rancher who is struggling to keep selling at nearby farmer markets. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Cool. You don't sound so cranky anymore. Good for you.
Right? Yeah. You're going to have to change that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out DC Learning to Live. Another great guy, great YouTube channel. Good day, guys. How you doing? Doing wonderful.
Man, we're on Carnivore. We're doing great. We're doing great.
Thankful, grateful, blessed, feel amazing. Thank you.
I just published an interview with him. That was a long one, but his story is so incredible that it had to be a long one. So if you need to sit down and relax and listen to something other than the garbage that's on TV, go listen to David's story.
Inspirational. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? This guy literally almost died, and now he's like a Terminator, man. It's amazing. Like, it's a story.
Right. Duck eggs.
Rick, shout out, right. Rick. Rick, another amazing, awesome person. Always leaving really good comments. Really appreciate you, Rick.
Do iguanas lay eggs?
I don't know.
I don't know. Have you ever had an iguana egg? Is that a thing? Or do they give live birth? I'm not sure. Did I just throw a wrench in the?
I don't know.
We have iguana eggs on the carnivore diet.
What came first, the iguana or the egg? Rick, let's go.
Come on, Rick. And there was just aliens at the mall in Miami, and I was like, I was thinking of Rick. I said, hopefully Rick gets the hell out of there. Hopefully he's not anywhere near that mess.
Let's see.
Hey, JT, I just Googled it. They do lay eggs, even when they are not fertile.
Well, Rick, have you had an iguana omelet? Hey, I'm wondering, he gets the free duck eggs. Why not grab the iguana eggs? Oh, he says, I have eaten the eggs. Man, you are a savage, Rick. I love Rick, man. He's like my favorite carnivore of all time, man. He really is. Sorry, everybody. Any of the other carnivores, Rick is like my favorite, man.
Seriously, fruits and veggies and grains are so glyphosate laden they are toxic. Yeah.
I can just see Rick now tiptoeing through the iguana nest.
Yeah, like the Grinch, man. Just...
avoiding the iguanas whipping their tails at him and he's stealing their eggs.
Grinch in that shit. Oh, Rick, you're the best, dude.
Question for Rick. I keep meaning to ask you, Rick, from Sandra. Where do you get all the ducky food? Dumpster diving? Question mark. Let's see. Does anyone else have any questions? Post them in the sidebar. I think I probably missed some. Or
speak now or forever hold your carnivore peace.
Right.
Or into the next live stream.
Right.
So another unexpected benefit for me was depression and anxiety. Anxiety I knew was there because I always avoided social situations and things like that. Now I have a YouTube channel, so that's 100% gone. I don't have any stresses or worries in terms of anxiety and depression. It was there, but I wasn't diagnosed, but I didn't really know that it was there until I went on the carnivore diet and realized how much better my overall sense of well-being was. So those were definitely unexpected benefits for me.
It's amazing to not know something's there until it leaves, right?
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, that's another unexpected benefit of carnivore. I've heard from many people, myself included. Like, I didn't even really knew that was an issue because I suffered from it for like 2 decades. It became my new normal. The brain fog was one of them.
For me, it was a back pain too. Actually, that's another one. I have 3 discs in my back that are out of alignment, so my lower back is like crooked from an accident, and my back pain. I'm on like day 204 of the carnivore diet. I've literally had maybe 3 days where my back is hurt. And
nice.
To me, that's a win because every day my back hurt before. I was always using like these little foam rollers.
Yep.
You put them on the ground and you lay down. And then I had the TENS unit, where you put the electric shock pads on. And if anybody does have back pain, I suggest you get a TENS unit, TENS, TENS unit. It's like a $12 masseuse that fits in your back pocket, and it's just great. Even if you pull something quick, like if you don't have a consistent chronic back pain, if you pull something and feel like you're kind of achy, you can put it on your muscles, and it just makes you feel good. And like 2 AA batteries, and you've got a masseuse all day. It's
right.
Like the best invention.
I just want to interrupt for a second. We have a special guest that's going to join us in a couple minutes. So I'm not saying who it is, but you're gonna want to hang around for this guest for sure.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my hat flip off. I have a feeling, man.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I was gonna build up some more tension, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom!
Let's go!
Yay!
My hat, brother.
Oh, I need the bucket hat. Where's my bucket hat?
Hey,
I think I gave you one of these. Actually,
I have one in the other room too.
I'm mailing Jeff 2 of them.
nice, JT.
My
Hey, Doc,
dude.
turn the volume down. We got the volume on Peter's TV in his bedroom. Turn that down because I'm hearing
a little echo.
2 sets of people. Yeah.
Man, I should have wore my Jeff glasses too, man. Dang, I didn't know the man was showing up.
You got to be ready.
I know, but I should have kept them right here, dude. I'm very. Oh.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
And last night I was watching We're Cooking, baby. Last night I was watching that one.
Yeah, nice. Man, we're crazy and we're cooking.
Listen, you guys have cheered me up because I had a rough day, man. Here's my chemo bottle. It's going in me right now. Had a long day, but you guys cheer me up. I love it.
You cheer us up, man. You're looking great too. Despite what you're going through today, you're looking great.
That bucket hat, thanks, bro. Is that Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, that's the Dolphins bucket hat. That's from Fort Lauderdale.
I was gonna say, I think I see the Dolphins on there, my dude, man. I love it.
It was, hey, guys, it was crazy. We were down in Fort Lauderdale for the past 10, 11, 12 days, whatever it was. The past weekend on the strip on the beach, I never seen so many Buffalo Bills fans.
Really?
It was absolutely, because Buffalo was playing Miami
Oh,
on Sunday night. It was and Buffalo needed to win, and they wanted to make the playoffs. So we left Sunday afternoon, I was going to go to the game because it was crazy. I've never seen so many Buffalo Bills fans in my life in Fort Lauderdale. Like, it was crazy.
Man, I've been so jealous watching your videos. Like, I just want to put my toes in that sand you were at, man. I was like,
for
oh,
sure.
it looks so nice.
No, it was so unbelievable, guys. And like, this is the thing. I understand why people that live down south, and shout out to Russ, our buddy Russ, because he lives down south, right? They're soaking in the vitamin D. They can exercise. Like, I'm so motivated to exercise when I'm down there because everybody's exercising around you. They're getting vitamin D. Now I come back to Ontario, and like yesterday, we had snow and rain and slush all day, no sun. People have been telling me here in Ontario, we've had no sun for 3 weeks. Like, this is crazy.
Now you know why Rick, the 4-year carnivore, looks so good, man. He's always on the beach.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? That's why I think, and to expand on the carnivore diet, the carnivore diet is going to make our minds and our bodies feel the best during these gloomy days. So I'm so hyped to listen. I was listening to you guys all night tonight, me, Peter, and Dante, and it just motivates me. I am going to do this. I'm fasting right now, but this weekend I'm doing lion diet for sure for 3 days in a row, lion diet, and I'm going to see how long I can go, because I've been eating the odd chicken, the odd pork, the odd cheese, a bunch of eggs, but I got to get rid of all the carbs. So I gotta try lion diet. I know Carrie motivates me a lot. So do you guys. All three of you guys motivate me. So thank you. I just wanted to come on and say that, and I had to get my bucket hat on because I was not looking the greatest, but I look really. Now I know why JT wears bucket hats all the time, because it cheers you up, doesn't it?
Man, it's like the cherry on the top, man. It it completes everything, man. If you're having a bad hair day or a no hair day,
Hey,
you
awesome.
can put the bucket hat on, man. You look good, dude. And I like how you collect them from where you visit and things. So I saw that, I was like, yeah, it looks like Miami. My boy was in Florida.
Absolutely. Well, it helps that my son Dante, he loves bucket hats, like just as much probably as you do, JT. So
that's why I'm sending you 2 of them. You each
that's
get
amazing. One. We're gonna be so hyped. I can't wait. We'll do a video. We'll do a video together when we get the hats.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, I want to say a shout out. A lot of your subscribers, my subscribers, are saying hi to me. Thank you very much. Special shout out to Sandra. Sandra's always on there, and she really motivates me. And she signs off with Jeff. Jeff is on a journey to being cancer free all the time when she writes comments to me. So thank you, Sandra, and thank you all the subscribers. Everybody that's tuned in, like, to all 4 of us, all 4 of our channels. I think it's amazing because we're all trying to help everybody in this world become the best human beings possible by eating the proper human diet. So thank you, guys.
Jeff, what's been one of your favorite unexpected benefits of the carnivore diet? Mine was making all sorts of new friends, like you and Adam and Carrie. Like, that's been unexpected to me, man. I just didn't see, like, you guys coming in my life like this. It's awesome.
I agree with you, JT. The unexpected friends, like you guys, like 3 months ago before I started YouTube, Dante and Peter were going to me, Dad, we don't know any other carnivore friends other than Dwight. Dr. Dwight, my buddy. Okay, we didn't know anybody. So now we're connecting. And now I'm even getting text messages and emails from like former students that I taught that are becoming carnivore, or they become carnivore for the past 3 months because of what we're doing. So it's like, awesome. And they're having so many health benefits. So JT, you're right. Now, selfishly, what my huge benefit or unexpected benefit from going carnivore is, I don't even have to work out, and I'm looking in pretty good shape. Like I'm down to my like high school or university athlete performance weight and body, and it's making me really hyped. Like I heard Adam today. I was watching you today, Adam. I think you were interviewing someone, and you said you felt like you were 29 years old. Well, I was watching the video of you with the Australian guy, the
David.
Yeah. And you're so right, Adam. Like I feel like I'm 29 years old. Like I'm in my 20s. Like, so that's a real unexpected thing that, I was doing carnivore mainly for cancer, right? But Dwight has taught me that, Jeff, you're going to go back to the weight you're supposed to be at. And we all have a weight that we're supposed to be at. And, JT, I think carbohydrates, you're right. It inflames you. It fills you up with water. It makes us look horrible. Right. So, this carnivore diet is something amazing. And we got to keep doing what we're doing and spreading the word for sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey, would you let us in your house if we knocked on your door?
100%.
Let's go.
And you know what? I love that. I love that video. And Carrie, you're right. When you guys come back, we got to do a Canada version. Big time.
Yes.
Big time.
People in Canada are so nice. They're like, "Oh, hey, come on in. We'll get the first one." That was
huge shout out to Russ.
Yes.
Russ, I love Russ. And Russ, I've been watching you quite a bit lately too, especially because whenever we need to smile, me and the boys, we watch Russ. And Russ, you have a weigh-in. I think you had a weigh-in today or yesterday or something. So I hope that went well. And I love Russ's attitude, because even if it didn't go well, he's going to make it go well. He's only going to be in that 500-pound club for like a day or two, and he's going to get out of it, right? And that's the same thing with all of us that are going through things. Like, I'm going through cancer. I don't care about like if one tumor grew a little bit. Like, I don't care about it. I'm going to make it better, right? And Carrie's taught me that you got to take your life in your own hands. Your two hands, right? And take control of that. So thank you. And Carrie, I want to thank you again. And if everybody's listening and watching, and anybody that knows people with cancer, they got to check out Seaford's interview with me and Carrie yesterday. And it's on his channel. It's on my channel, because Carrie, I learned so much from yesterday's interview. Hey?
Likewise. Yeah, it was invaluable. I'm so happy we did it. And the comments that are already coming through. I just added Jeff's channel to the description. Go watch that video on Jeff's channel. It's a whole interview we did with Professor Seafried, and Jeff asked him some really good questions. Like the questions you had about glutamine. I'd never heard him talk about those things before. That's going to help.
Absolutely. And
it's going to help so many people.
The stuff that metastatic cancer, the cancer that's metastasized, its main source is glutamine. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. So I got to figure out a way to suppress that. You guys can, everybody, all the subscribers can listen and watch that and learn more about it. And, mostly the primary tumors rely on glucose. And I've mastered that. I've been pretty good at that so far. I can get better, but I learned so much. My scientific literacy has gone through the roof just from yesterday. Right. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. Guys, this is your show. And I just wanted to pop in and say hi. And thank you, Carrie, for inviting me.
Well, I just want to piggyback off something you said real quick. Yeah. Another unexpected benefit of carnivore diet is, I don't know if you guys can agree with me, is all the stuff I've learned that I didn't know until I got on this diet.
For sure.
Yeah. Right.
Absolutely.
Jeff, just a quick question here. Well, he said, could see it in your eyes. You were hooked by what Professor Seafried was saying.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was totally engaged. And I was actually writing notes like I was in class.
Yeah.
But I said to Carrie in the video, I'm going to have to rewatch it 10 times. I've already watched it twice today. Like, I listened to it while I was driving to my naturopath doctor. I watched it again with one of my sons tonight. Like, I'm already like, I'll have 10 views of that in the next week or two for sure.
Yeah. Huge shout out to Professor Seafried too. My goodness, what a good person. He's so, I feel bad for him, because he's like, I've been talking about this stuff for like 10 years. You can hear the frustration, and I totally feel it. Like, this should just be out there and people should know about it. And he's been shouting it from the rooftops, and it's still news to everybody. So,
yeah. Hey, Adam, Russ just took a shot at you, eh?
Hey, Jeff, are you going to let him do that?
Russ, come on, man. Listen, the next
he doesn't know when to take the gloves off.
Next time I drive to Florida, I'm stopping in Jacksonville, and I might have to put my boxing gloves on for that one, because Adam, he's looking like a champ. He's looking like he's 25.
He may have to up that super chat amount just a little bit more next time to say that.
Unless he won't read it. Oh, Adam, man, flexing the power.
Russ, just so you know that Adam is an admin on this StreamYard thing. So he's pushing the buttons and letting people in and out, and he's controlling stuff. But seriously, huge shout out to Russ. Russ is an awesome guy.
Thank you, Russ. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go because this is your show, and you guys got to close it off without me on here. I just want to say hi to everybody, okay?
Appreciate it, Jeff.
Love you,
You always
Jeff.
have
Thanks
always
for
have an
coming.
open invite.
Hold on a sec. Dante, get in there. Say hi. Dante's there.
Dante, what's
Dante.
up?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
All right,
go.
guys. See you
See
later.
ya. See ya, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye.
See you, Jeff.
I'm
When we
telling
were
you,
ch-
how
Awesome.
good is this community, man? I'm telling you. You know, you got Russ busting jokes on Adam. You got Jeff lighting everybody up, man. You know, Carrie's awake. It's everything's going good. You know.
when we were talking about doing the Canadian version of knocking on doors, I just put a big smile on my face. I love that idea. And the Canadian politeness thing is so funny to me. Adam, you probably remember this. I don't know if you do, but I keep, anytime I'm having a little bit of a down day, which is rarely, I think of when Adam, his Jeff, and his two sons, we were in the car and we went to McDonald's to order patties. And the first thing Jeff says when we pull up to the drive-thru, sorry, eh? Like, who apologizes at a drive-thru? He apologized before he even did anything.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And then he says, we're carnivores. I have this whole thing memorized. We're carnivores in here. And we're going to need 32 patties, please.
Listen, that's kind of like how I was when I walked up to Chris and I was like, all right, listen, dude, we're on this carnivore diet. All right, just hear me out. All right.
Yeah. I laugh every time I think of that. That is the reason I love Jeff so much too. That guy talks to everybody, like you, JT. Like he will have no problem knocking on doors.
Well, that's why we get along, man. I'm telling you, he's right up my alley. The bucket had everything, man. We're like kindred souls, man.
We went to like A&W and we went to A&W and got burgers everywhere we're going. Jeff's like, yeah, come on over. He's just talking to everybody. It was a blast. I can't wait to get back up there again.
Yeah, everybody put a shout out to Jeff in there. Thanks for coming on here, Jeff. Dude, you made the stream that much better. And we got a photo from Bill.
Yeah,
you know, I'm telling you, this stream is really chucked up to be something.
Look who else we got here. Brett, who's your carnivore? Brett, we were talking about you earlier. I'm fasting too, Jeff.
Brett.
10 days. You're extending it from 9 to 12 days.
You're an
That's
animal,
incredible.
Brett. You're an animal.
Is fasting going to be part of the documentary? Yeah,
you know, if you go over 30 days, we'll get your ass in there if you're still alive. Because that's a feat in itself, man.
It is, but to my point earlier, that's the tough part: is what can we balance and fit in the documentary. But Jeff's regimen, metabolic therapy, a huge part of that is fasting. So absolutely, I hope we can do a longer, dedicated version on just fasting after that. That's incredible, Brett. Oh my goodness. Going to 12 days.
Yeah, if
Good
anybody's
job,
fasting right now and you need some support, hit up Brett.
Jeff too. I'm sure Jeff is still watching this.
Yes.
Jeff, I think Brett's earlier fast was 8 days. If I get this correctly, he was going to do 9, and now he's like, let's just go to 12, which is amazing. So he started on the January 1st. I was going to do it with him too, and then I ate some bacon that morning. I completely forgot about it, and I'm like, and then I had the excuse, but
you've got weak knees for that bacon, don't you?
I do, but I've been off it 3 days now, so I have no more excuses. But hey, there he is. Man, this is getting better and better. Oops.
Yeah. I feel like I've been summoned. I got another guy threatening me with bodily harm. This guy's got it's an international incident. I've been threatened with bodily harm by a man in a foreign country. I would like to notify the State Department and all carnivore authorities. It is ridiculous. You know, I've been threatened.
I thought Canadians were nonviolent.
Yeah, I've just settled all legal actions with Dr. Tony Hampton, and here comes this bum. You know, it's like, you know, I don't understand it, man. Why everybody wants to hit me? I don't understand that. You know, and listen, yes, there is definitely a shadow ban on YouTube. I would like to report shadow banning. I was shadow banned by Homestead Hal and Kerry Man Jr. I would like to declare. I don't know what I did. You know, I mean, listen, you know, but yeah, I've been.
Well, Russ, before you,
it wasn't me.
Say, man, your face is looking a lot thinner, man. You're looking good.
Well, you know, that's where I'm losing all I've been concentrating on my facial area. That's, you know, where I've been concentrating on trying to lose. I do jaw lifts. And I
cowboy workouts.
Yes. I chew lots of food. I chew, you know, more than I should. and such. Yes, and I'm trying to get my face in shape. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
It's looking good, man. The live streams are looking up this year, man.
What you need
Yeah,
to do is turn the light on in there.
Yeah, I got technical difficulties here. It's probably again, as Kerry doesn't even want me on the channel. I know he doesn't, but you know, he's
He
sending me.
zapped you over there.
Yeah, he's sending me Homestead. He's probably got a voodoo doll in there. He's probably got pins and stuff in there. He's probably poking the Homestead Buckeye voodoo doll. But yeah, I'm on my secondary camera right here now. I don't know what's going on with my main camera, but yeah, I thought I'd just pop in and defend myself.
Absolutely, man. You were taking shots, man. You got a
Yeah,
right to
man.
swing back, man.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. I don't understand what's wrong with people. So
It's funny, Russ, you mentioned Dr. Hampton because I was just editing his footage literally earlier today, and there was a part where he mentions you. I gotta send that clip to you. I don't know if you remember that, Adam. I said to Dr. Hampton, I was like, we got that recorded, right? It's on tape.
I emailed Dr. Tony. I always give him crap after the Bears, Chicago Bears lose a game, and we just put a whooping on them boys. So I told Dr. Tony, I said, Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. It's my guy, though. I love Dr. Tony.
yes, I have to say, in the new year, the good doctor and we've buried the hatchet. I have ceased all of my my legal actions against him. So we are once again, everything is good with us. We're in fact friends and brothers again. So you won't hear me saying anything publicly negative about Dr. Hampton because it is part of our settlement agreement that I do not disparage him in any way. So you will not be
don't break your NDA, man.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be hearing any more of that kind of stuff from me. I would just like to make that clear.
You see that, Russ? Jeff's got my back, buddy. Better watch it.
Listen, man, this guy again is threatening people. I don't know what kind of
Canadian.
Yeah, this guy's Canadian, threatening people. He's up there with Canada is America's hat. That is basically. I'm not afraid of anybody from America's hat coming down here and doing any kind of bodily harm to me. So yeah, you can just blessings on my journey. It's going to be a short journey if you come down here with boxing gloves on.
No, Jeff. He didn't just say that.
No, shout out to my man. Shout out to my brother Jeff.
Yeah, so Jeff, that was awesome. He came on here. Man, this is fun. It's getting even more fun. We got Russ on here.
Yes, I wish, like I said, I got some technical.
Hey, what is Mexico? If that's the hat, what is Mexico? Is that our underpants?
No, that's America's socks. That's our socks down there. We got a hat, we got socks. That's that's how we roll. So there you have it. Now I'm starting, probably international incidents now. So I don't know how that.
What does that make Florida?
What's that again?
Carrie.
I don't
know. We wanted to
Florida. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, Florida's wonderful. We're part of America. All of America is just one big wonderful place. You understand? But
he didn't get it, but I'm sure the comments will.
Yeah.
Oh, I do what I can. Listen, I never claim to be anybody's genius. I'm just a dumb guy. I just do dumb things on the internet, and that's Are
you on Carnivore, Russ?
Yes. Let me go ahead.
Oh no.
Let me go ahead and get all the haters and all that stuff.
Did I just open a can of worms?
You opened it.
No. I talk about it on my channel and stuff like that. I don't. Let me see. I'm trying to get my main camera back going here.
Oh, he's blurred.
Well,
oh,
but it doesn't.
We need one of those for JT's bacon suit.
Yeah. If I come on here, you guys blur me. That's it, man. I'm blurred. I'll have my own voodoo doll to make
the black bar over it.
Russ, have you just talk while I'm doing this while I'm trying to figure out my goofy camera situation here.
Testing.
Here's the deal, and I don't want to bring the show to a grinding halt or anything like that, but I'm just going to speak my piece here since everybody wants to threaten me with bodily harm and things like that. I consider myself a carnivore, okay, but I know that the family, gets up in arms because I don't do it exactly like all of them do it or whatever. If I make 2 pounds of ground beef and you make 2 pounds of ground beef and you've got, salt and pepper in yours, and I put in 3 teaspoons or 3 tablespoons of salsa in mine, I got to hear the carnivore police screaming, "That's not carnivore. That's not carnivore."
That's
I think
keto. That's keto.
And I think I got my camera working here. Let's see if this is better. Yeah, that's
Yeah, there you
good.
go.
And we'll see. Hopefully it works. If not, I'll go back to my secondary camera. But so that's I season with vegetables. I don't eat vegetables routinely, and I haven't had vegetables in months. I don't have any vegetables in my house. I do put little peppers and onions and things in my ground beef. Sometimes little onions and mushrooms with my steaks. Little bits of stuff like that. But I'm telling you, I'm not around here eating asparagus every day or eating salads every day or whatever. So I just,
Yeah, he's under arrest.
I go with the flow, and I don't, I'm not out here. I'm here to make people laugh and smile. I'm not out here to create beefs and all that stuff. But I consider myself carnivore. I think, 80 to 90% of everything I eat is animal based. But I know some people will call it ketovore and that. And also, you guys know, if you follow me, I know I'm not with all that stuff. To me, that's just a way to divide people. I like a big open tent. I like a big happy family. We're all ketogenic people. Whether you're zero carb or Dr. Berry has taught us you can go up to 100 carbs if you're young and very active. Anybody 100 carbs or less is ketogenic wherever you're at. And that's how I roll and who I want to hang out with. I don't want to exclude anybody. I don't want to segment into a group or segregate myself. I just don't want to do that. So I don't really call myself that. But again, I know the family. I understand the family. I'm a part of the family. So I don't have carnivore in my name and my channel. I don't come out screaming carnivore, 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 because I know some people are going to be like, well, I heard him last week say he had some salsa. That's not carnivore. I heard him last week say he had some onions. So that's the honest truth why I don't call myself that, but I consider myself carnivore. But overall, I'm ketogenic. It's like Christians arguing about denominations. If you're a Christian and you love Christ and you read the Bible and you pray, doesn't matter if you're Baptist or Christian, Baptist or Pentecostal or whatever. No, you're a Christian. So that's my philosophy. Thank you and good night.
That's good, though. I like it.
I like it too. I just want to say a huge shout out to Russ too. I know we joke a lot, but really love you, Russ, and appreciate all your support. And Russ has got a great channel. I added Russ's channel to the description below. I'm quick that way, so everyone go subscribe to Russ.
And to clear that too, for all the people who don't know me and who all that kind of stuff. My channel has 3 purposes. My first and foremost thing I want to do with my channel is make people laugh and smile. That's my number one objective. Make people laugh, make people smile. I don't care what you eat, whatever. My second objective on my channel is to point people to the scientists and the doctors. If you go to my channel, before you get to my videos, you see Dr. Berry, Dr. Hampton, Dr. Chafee. You got to go past them to get to me, because I want to point people to the doctors and the scientists and the folks that can really help you. I'm just a dummy out here doing silly songs and goofy characters on the internet. All right. But I want you to get with people who can really help you with science and that are professionals. And then the third objective is to share my life, not to tell people what to do, to tell them what I do. And I just hope that some people can gain something from it, something of benefit in how I live and what I do, my mental, what I eat, whatever the case may be. And if you don't like it, then leave it, and if you want it, if it makes you feel better to leave me a nasty comment, I'm for that too. Leave me. I get plenty of those. I get plenty of nasty comments and plenty of people who think I'm not good for the family because I'm kind of lax in my attitude or whatever. But that's how I am in real life. I'm a live and let live kind of guy. I'm a free spirit. I don't obsess and worry about a lot of things. Adam knows me very well. He'll tell you. I just like to laugh, have fun. I don't take anything that seriously. I've been that way since you ask my kindergarten teacher, she'll tell you the same thing. So I approach this keto life the same way I approach all of life, with happiness, with joy, with silliness and stupidity.
Love it.
Stupidity.
Laughter is the best medicine, said Jill Stein. Couldn't agree
Hey,
more.
listen, call me Dr. Buckeye, brother, because I got grade A, top, and I empty the prescription pad as often as I can. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Love it. Love it. Oh, there was one other comment here I wanted to add. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there's too much love for Russ here.
Yeah, it's going nuts.
Hey, listen, just because you're a natural born
here it is.
hater, Lacey, doesn't mean listen. Yeah, this guy's is and listen. This guy is scouring the planet to find people that come on our show and hate on me, and he can't find anybody.
I
Because-
do.
Listen,
Everybody I interview, I recruit.
Yeah, I know he does because he's a natural born hater. Okay, he drinks haterade, he drinks hate shakes. He's got hate. I'm serious. The guy is just filled with hate and rage, and he just wants. And he's tries his best, but he can't find people because I know it's hard for you to believe, Lacey, but people love me. What's not to love? Oh, by the way, shout out to all my low carb ladies, all my keto cuties all around the world. Yes, come holler at your boy, Big Daddy. Will holler at you. Hey, we go half on a boiled egg. Okay. I used to take him out for ice cream and can't do that no more. We'll go half on a boiled egg and stick of butter. And yes, we'll have a great time. And
Awesome.
the Keto Cowboys. Shout out to the Keto Cowboys. Stay on that thing, baby. 8
That's
seconds. Get that buckle. Don't let them buck you off, baby.
I love you too, Russ.
Yeah. Yeah. GTH, Adam. I'll give you one guess what that stands for. Oh, yes, yes. Thank you for all the love in the chat. You guys are the best. I love the family. There's lots of places you can go to get information and science and all that stuff. There's tons of great sites, great channels that give you serious stuff and big words and autophagy and keto. No, listen, we need them. We need those channels and we need those people. There's people that are strict out there. There's people you can hire to come and knock a tomato out of your hand. If you get tempted, we need them too. Some people need that. I'm not that guy, and it takes all, but I love those channels. I love the strict channels. I'm for the guy that's struggling. If I'm sitting around here with a bunch of zero carb carnivores, there's not much I can do for you to help you. I mean, I can crack some jokes or we can be silly. We're boys. We love each other. We're brothers. But I want to talk to that guy that still got the donut in his hand. I want to talk to that guy who's eating 500 or 1,000 carbs a day like I was and has no idea. I want to talk to the people who think when I say ketones, they think I'm talking about playing the piano. I want to talk to those people. Those are the people I want to bring in. I don't want to, that's what evangelism is. And that's what I consider myself, an evangelist. I just had an hour and a half long conversation today with a guy who called me, saw the keto cookout, had no idea anything about any of this. Vegetarian, kind of vegetarian-ish, had 1,000 questions. I was able to help him and he's going to try, to get on the keto road and think about it. And that's evangelism, man. That's what we're out here trying to do.
For sure. And like we said, laughter's the best medicine. That is the truth. I know our good friend Jeff DeProsperous, we were just talking about, you absolutely cracked him up so many times, Russ. Him and his boys just absolutely love watching you. Puts a big smile on his face. And it's so important too to keep his mood good and happy and smiling and laughing, for sure. It's really important.
Like I said, that's the best compliment anybody can ever give me, man. If you want to learn something, find another channel. If you want to learn absolutely nothing, but come over and just laugh and have fun at Homesick Buckeye on YouTube, and listen, I put a little bit in there. I put little bits of information in there as well. I mean, I do want you to get the message, but to me, if I can just get you interested, I got a lot of people that watch my channel who don't do keto at all. They just like the characters. They like the goofy songs or the silliness. They think I'm interesting or whatever. And here's the thing. One day, they're going to have a problem. And those goofy songs and the silly voice and all the characters, they're going to think about that. And they're going to drop that biscuit and pick up that brisket. They're going to trade their jelly and jam for bacon and ham. And you're laughing at me, but I might be saving your life.
Love it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I bring to the potluck. Ridiculous.
Marnie, I agree with you. Russ is dropping it from Dr. Hampton. I don't know if he's quite taken it up with me yet, but every great story has to have a Darth Vader.
Somehow that's racist. I don't know how.
I didn't say Darth Vader. I said Darth Vader.
Yeah, somehow I got to hold on. Let me call Reverend Sharpton here. Let me get my phone.
Oh, no.
He ain't gonna help you.
I gotta make sure judges. Yeah, that's racist. That's racist. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, this has been great. Huge shout out. Thank you guys all for joining.
Shout out to Brett.
Yeah.
Brett, listen, Brett is on a hunger strike. I mean, he's fasting. Listen, he's fasting. In other countries, they call it a hunger strike, but he's fasting. Shout out to him. Go get him, brother. I will never do that with you, but I am rooting for you. Go get him. Fast on, man. I love that. I love that, man.
Yeah, go Brett. I was getting worried about you. I'm glad you came on here and commented because I'm like, we're on day 10.
I was gonna check on him after this. Say, what the heck's going on, man?
Get a wellness check out to my man out in Indiana. Make sure my man's okay out there. Yeah, I haven't got to that point in my path where I can just intentionally starve myself. I gotta eat. Listen, I can't be hungry. If I'm hungry, yeah. I'm sorry, fast. It has a term. Intentionally starving yourself has a term. Okay, it's called fasting. I'm slowing. He's fasting. Okay, it's the opposite of fasting. But I love that, man. If that's what you think is best for you, man, I'm so happy for you, proud of you. Keep on keeping on. I gotta eat every day. That's when I get in trouble.
Hey, Rick eats every day, and he's pretty skinny. Yeah. So it's just.
Listen, maybe one day, I'll get into that. But right now, if I get hungry and there's not anything to eat here, that's how I end up face down in the mashed potatoes and gravy over Golden Corral. Yeah, that's how that works. So yeah, I gotta eat. But I love it.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I think we can wrap it up there. I don't have any other questions, but huge shout out. Thank you, Russ, for joining.
Yeah. Well, so listen, I kind of, had to, I wasn't invited. I kind of crashed. Once upon a time, I used to get invited to the channel and come and hang out with us, Russ. I don't know what I did or what I said to get the shadow ban, but I'm glad I guess it's lifted. At least
it's lifted. You can ask Adam. I texted him. I was like, please send Russ an invite if you can.
Listen, you can't trust that guy with anything good for me. He ain't gonna have me come on here. Ain't no way.
You're right.
It's like you can't. First of all, you know where I'm at. You got my number. You got my email. Why in the world would you send a message Pony Express to that pony?
Well, no thanks to Russ for stopping out tonight.
Right. Seriously though, Russ, you always have an open invite. I didn't even know we were going to do this like an hour ago. I was like, let's just do a live stream. This was a lot of fun.
Gary texted me when I was at the store. I was at the grocery store buying ribeyes, and he's like, "Yo, let's go." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
Russ, were you watching earlier? We got pictures of Bill from his modeling years up on the screen.
I came on around the time Jeff came on, or maybe a little bit before, and I was just
hit him with it one last time. Let's end the video with Bill's photo. What better way to end it?
And JT ain't gonna escape either. I know you secretly hate me too, JT. I know you do. I know deep down in that dark carnivore heart of yours, you got some hate for me.
No, I don't hate nobody, not even the vegans.
I haven't been on your channel either in a while, man. So I don't know what kind of goofy.
I haven't been on my channel in a while. I haven't been making much videos.
I gotta let you guys know every once in a while. I gotta give you that smoke, man. And I'm not feeling the love. I gotta let you know.
I stopped smoking Russ, so
there we go. That's
no more, bro.
There you go, Russ.
Is that JT?
That's Bill Knott.
That's
Bill Knott from his modeling days.
I wish I looked like that at some point in my life. I never did. I never had the eyes, man. And even the way he lays the eyebrows with the eyes, man. There's no chance for the ladies.
You should see the comments, Russ. The comments were blowing up.
Listen, honestly, no chance for the ladies, and a couple of guys too probably might, There's probably a couple of dudes somewhere that might
now, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we want a little taste of that wine. Yeah, that's just a sip of that juice.
Hey, awesome. let's just start with Carnivore. We'll go from there, man.
Right? Yeah, I think we'll,
Bill,
I think we'll end it on that note.
Hey, listen, you've heard of hot sauce? Now you see not sauce. That's just, shout out to my brother Bill. Shout out to my listen. If I'd have known him back in the day, boy, we'd have went coast to coast, tearing Golden Corral up. We'd have put him out of business, man. We'd have lit them. We'd have set them. We'd have shut them down. They would have seen us. Listen, they would have seen us coming. They'd have locked the doors. I'm just telling you. But that's in the old days, man. That's in the old days. So
nice. Carnivore Hippos in Bikinis is going to spend the rest of the day binging Russ's back catalog.
I appreciate the
Carnivore
love,
Hippos in
family. I
Bikinis.
just listen. I hope,
love that.
listen, you might want to just take it slow. There's a lot of stupidity in there. Okay, I don't want anybody to overdose on stupidity. Now, there are no carbs in stupidity. I can tell you, you don't have to worry about it raising your blood sugar or your insulin. But yeah, you got to take me in little doses. A little bit of me goes a long way. That's why they only have me on the channels once a decade.
Awesome. Yeah, so everyone go check out Homesick Buckeye, Adam at Carnivore today, JT Poco Moonshine Family, and Bill Knott. He did his video earlier today. It's awesome. He had some exciting updates for sure.
Hey, Carrie. How?
Yeah.
The man, the myth.
Appreciate it. Links in the description. I just added Russ's link too, so you guys better go subscribe, check it out. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Adam, Russ, JT, and everyone.
I gotta go hop in my bacon suit and wear that to bed. So I'll see you guys later.
God.
Yeah, we can end it on the bacon suit.
Yeah. All right, brothers.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. See ya.
See you guys. Thank you. Goodbye.